You're listening to a best of broadcast of the RH3 Show. For more about the broadcast, please visit the rh3show.com.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
I gotta bring them down, bring them down, they call it to switch. Go ahead, cause I don't gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise the Lord, bring them down, they call it to
switch. My old status that's from sinner to saint. As winners we can't live by the picture they paint, because they know their own inner is taint. So we must live out our lives with a sense of restraint.
What's going on, everybody? It is the RH3 Show, and it is another great day right here on this platform. Y'all know me. You know me. No need for the introduction. Sorry, y'all need no need for no introduction. You know who I be. But anyway, let's get ahead. Let's get on into today's broadcast. Y'all, we're gonna start our biblical dating series. Y'all, come on, yes. Hey, we still gonna get it. You know, whether you a believer or not, I'm making it, make it fun, interesting, hip to you, get on your level or whatever. And, we're going to have a good time with this series. So hopefully it'll run until, I want to say, the first of the year. I didn't want to go into it, but hey, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Most of my topics, my Real Talk with Red discussions, if I do it a whole show, or if not, they are all from a Christian male perspective. So whatever topic we're talking on, I'm going to get real with you, and we're going to have a good full-blown conversation, no matter what we talk about, whether it's, dating, finances, health, whatever. We gonna get it in, we gonna discuss it, and I'm gonna do all of that with you all. And like I say every time, and if I don't say it every time, I say it every other time or periodically, I love you all for real. Well, I say that at the end of each episode of each broadcast. I love you all for real. And podcast people, sorry about no upload on Thursday, because Thursday's upload was Thursday's broadcast was a repeat from Tuesdays, and I included and announced of a contest, and only one person has so much entered into the contest, but you all got into the end of this week for this first contest. And you know what? Hey, get into it. Follow my instructions. Go to facebook.com/The RH3 Show, or even after this broadcast, you can go to the website and click on the image. You'll see it during the it's an image that loops. You'll see it during the looping image. Alright, do that for me. And as always, during this broadcast, I do it all for you. So those who are listening, know that I love y'all. I just want to have a great time. And for this broadcast, this episode, this time here on the RH3 Show, be time for you, just for make this feel like it is a one-on-one session, and we're here, and I'm here just conversing with you back and forth, and it's just me and you, and we just having a discussion. It is what it is. On today's broadcast, like I said, we're going to begin our biblical dating series, and we're going to be talking about how it's different from modern dating, or how biblical dating is different from worldly talk. That's it. I'm a young dude, mid-30s, that I want to have a conversation, a real good conversation with you all on real life topics that most of us, young adults speak on. And yes, we're talking about dating. So those who are married, engaged with somebody that are dating, or, you already have a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whoever, don't stray away from this broadcast or this series just because it's not discussed with you. You can help us. You can comment. You can communicate. You can converse with us and let us know what we're doing. Let us know, give us tips, hey, because once I'm talking to them, I'm speaking for myself. And so, hey, we're going to begin that and start that on today. And then, I forgot what our next topic is, part 2. But also, be reminded that on Thursday, we have a special guest. And let me pull out my phone because I meant to have that prepared and up for y'all and let y'all know who that guest is. But I forgot. So, Thursday's guest will be, let's see who that is. Thursday guest, we have, none other than our gospel artist Steve Adams, and we're going to play a track from him. Think about that. So Nina gonna get that in. And also, like I said, each broadcast, Real Talk with Red, not each broadcast Real Talk Red, but each broadcast we'll be talking about the inside scoop with Red. That's where I give you my honest, my unscripted opinion on today's world and entertainment news. Nina Taylor also has the inside inside the inside scoop with Red. She also has the gospel news for the week, and it's always fun and entertaining. So keep it where you got it. I'll be right back to finish our discussion. It is the RH3 Show. Be back in a minute.
K&B Improvement. No job too big or too small. Heaven knows we do it all. From carpet cleaning to house turnover, deep scrubbing, and more. Carpet restoration, we give you what you ask for. Reliable, reasonable, prices you can't beat. Let us serve you in all your cleaning needs, for we are dependable and neat. Call 301-379-5939. Kevin Best, www.kandbimprovement.com.
Does your ministry, business, or organization need a new brand? Or maybe you're looking for a graphic artist to give your letterheads, publications, or your upcoming event flyer a little more pop and eye appeal? Then Integrity Media and Design is your one-stop shop. They offer many services that will suit your needs. Services such as media production and editing, graphic design, business identity, and much more. That's Integrity Media and Design. More information is available at integritymedia.weebly.com or on Facebook, Integrity Media and Design, or you can also find them on Twitter at officialimd7. Integrity Media and Design. Media and design with integrity in mind.
What's up, y'all? We are back. We're back. Yes, check out K&B Improvement for all your cleaning needs. 301-379-5939. And ask to speak to Dr. Kevin Best. Well, he's not. Y'all, I sounded just like him. But tomorrow, y'all, from 5 to 6 p.m., you can check out the Restoring Your Life Today broadcast with Pastor Alfie Lewis. He is the senior pastor of the Restoration Bible Church, which is located in District Heights, Maryland. You can visit their website at restorationbcmaryland.org. And again, he is the host of the Restoring Your Life Today broadcast. Weekend, how, matter of fact, not only weekend, half week, how have y'all week been, y'all, since I haven't spoken with y'all live since Tuesday. So, how have your week been? Last week, this week, the weekend, we coming up on Christmas. Thank you, Jesus. I'm ready. Y'all, now I'm ready for Christmas to go. It just seems like it's just dragging. But, hey, it is what it is. I love it. Been loving it. Been having a good time. Last week, Tuesday. God, I bit my tongue. Tuesday, had some things to do. I took off Friday of last week and I also took off Monday of this week. I'm glad I did, just to recuperate and get some things done. But it feel like Y'all, I'm coming down with something, and I'm just buying that in the name of Jesus. But yes, last week we lost a dear matriarch, a dear pillar, Pillar, in our church family, and also in a community, a neighboring community near my city. And you know, she was one of our church mothers, and we, you know, just praise and thank God for that. And you know, because she's actually praise and thank God for somebody passing. Yes, because she's gone home to be with the Lord, y'all. I know she's going to be certainly missed, but hey, she is walking, doing her thing, having a good time with the Lord, and just, boy, you know, hey, but, you know, she will be missed. Her family will be missed. So I'm not going to mention her name. Reason being for respect and privacy of this being on air, but just continue to keep, you know, continue to keep Red's church family and you know, their family, each individual family of Red's church family in prayer. Alright, how about that? But yeah, that was it. That was it. That's what all I've been doing. I just popped a mint. What all have you all been doing? Speaking of Red and the RH3 show, like I said in the intro, I introduced a contest. So what I want y'all to do is go to facebook.com/the RH3 show and share my holiday gift grab image. Share the image, and also make sure you have liked the page. And coming up on Friday, I'll try to do it Friday or Saturday, the end of the week, and we're gonna do a drawing of for one of you all great people to win a something from my gift grab. How about that? Alright, something from my gift grab, and you will love it. I'm picking 2 winners, one this week and one next week, and then mid-January you'll get the prize. How about that? Alright, that's cool. If that's cool, say it's cool, and go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/the RH3 show, and like the page and share the page. And hey, that's all you have to do. If you do that, I know you are a listener of the RH3 show, and you just follow directions. You're just very helpful and intelligent. But coming up next is our girl, Nina Taylor, with This Week in Gospel News. I might mention some as well during the Inside Scoop with Red segment right here on the RH3 show. Keep it where you got it, alright? For more about me during this break, visit my website, therh3show.com, okay? Alright, don't forget. Matter of fact, even during this break, go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/the RH3 show, and share that gift grab post. I think it's like 4 images or whatever. But some people one person that I not spoke to, but followed the directions, did the other one. But I made an initial post that has 4 images on it. I believe it's 4, but I know it's the holiday gift grab. It is the advertising post. It is my 10. It's either 4 or 3, but you will see which one I'm talking about. Facebook.com/the RH3 show. I'll be back with This Week in Inside Scoop of the Red News, and Nina Taylor will be back with This Week in Gospel News. All coming up next right here on the RH3 show. Keep it where you got it, babe. Keep it where you got it. It is a best of broadcast of the RH3 show. Keep it locked. Are you looking for an experienced and passionate video production company that values your time and resources? Then look no further. 1301 Productions specializes in creative promotional concepts that promote your product, brand, or service. Our main goal is that we can help you reach your existing clients as well as potential clients successfully. Call today to set up your free estimate. 1301 Productions, creative concepts for creative clients. For more information about 1301 Productions, give them a call at 424-835-1301.
Hey family, this is Pastor Alfie Lewis, founder and pastor of the Restoration Bible Church located in District Heights, Maryland. I invite you to join me every Wednesday at 5 p.m. for the Restoring Your Life Today radio broadcast, which is hosted on the W Pop Radio internet station. You will be enlightened, empowered, and edified. Join us every Wednesday at 5 p.m. by visiting www.wpopradio.com. That's right, www.wpopradio.com. Or download the WPOP app from Google Play for Android devices or TuneIn or Nobex for Apple devices. Until then, be blessed. I pray that the blessings of God and the peace of God will continue to dwell with you and your family in every area of your life. God bless you is our prayer.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Want the latest news regarding the TV, movies, sports, politics, and music industry? It is time for the Inside Scoop with Red, right here on the RH3 Show.
Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still replace me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still replace me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still replace me? If I find my way home, yeah.
Alright, you all, it is time for the Inside Scoop with Red, and this is where I give you my honest and unscripted opinion on today's world and entertainment news. We also have real life topics, grown folks discussion, and on world and entertainment news, as well as Nina gonna come back and give y'all her news with the gospel news. And on today, she's going to be speaking and conversing with you on about the Wardlock brothers, Leandria. I call her the smoking preacher, but Leandra, I can't do her, but that woman got a beautiful voice. But Charles Jenkins, the Gospel Music Museum of Chicago, and new categories at the 2018 Stellar Awards. So hey, join in with Nina coming up after my portion of the Inside Scoop with Red. But let's go ahead and get into today's topic. Let's start with Terry Crews. I think I spoken about him a couple of weeks ago, but he believes that his family is being tracked and bugged in retaliation for accusing Adam Venti of sexual assault. But Terry Crews believed that his family may be in danger after coming forward with sexual assault allegations against Adam Venti, head of the WME and a power player in Hollywood. In a series of tweets, Terry explains why he believes his family is being tracked and bugged by Venti, who has more money and means to do so. And it says, and these are all coming from Terry's tweets: my assailant Adam Venti is founding partner at WME, a corporation worth over $8 billion. I believe my family is being tracked and possibly bugged. I also believe that Uncle Rush was asked to pressure me into dropping my case by WME execs. Uncle Rush, y'all, by the way, is Russell Simmons, and he used Uncle Rush as a Twitter handle. But somehow they thought he was king of black people. Somehow someone hacked into the computer my son and I built together, and I have to shut it down to replace the hard drive. LAPD task force detectives let me know that these people don't play fair. There are a lot of secrets to protect, and they will do anything to keep them. All again from Terry Crews. But the town is compromised, but me and my team are not. If I were to have a timely accident, you know where to look. And he continues on by saying retaliation in some form is expected. I would be naive to think otherwise, but vulnerability and openness is actually my best protection. I'm ready, and that end it all. But the scary part of this, y'all, according to B. Scott, is that this could very well be true. People will do anything to protect their money and their reputation. Please, y'all, this thing is no joke, and I feel that Terry is only doing this and only saying this is to, to put light out of what's going on in the community. I mean, in this mess that's going on. you know, with you know, the sexual harassments in Hollywood and all of this, that, and the third. Y'all, come on, I can't believe that he's going. I mean, it is something else. Speaking of sexual or misconduct investigation, y'all already know, and it happened. Not it happened, but I think it came upon, yes, a couple days ago. But Carolina Panther owner Jerry Richardson puts up the team for sale amid misconduct investigation. The Carolina Panthers owner, Jerry Richardson, says that he is putting up the team for sale at the end of the season. The timing of his announcements is interesting because it's the same day that the NFL, y'all, have launched an investigation for alleged misconduct in the workplace, according to Love B. Scott, including cash settlements for at least 4 employees. But TMZ says that according to the Sports Illustrated, the misconduct centered around alleged sexual harassment and use of a racial slur. The NFL has announced Sunday that it's going to take over the Panthers' original probe, which appears to have forced Richardson's hand. And they gotta say that this reminds us a lot when TMZ Sports revealed racist comment made by former Los Angeles owner Donald Sterling. I forgot all about that. Who sold the team after news of his scandal broke. But yeah. And Jerry made this announcement on Sunday, and he said, you know, hey, it has been no greater purpose in his life to to have bought an NFL franchise to Charlotte. Hey, he's gone. That's his last time, and if Panthers should ever go to the Super Bowl, he lost it. But Diddy wants to buy it, and he said there's no other majority African American owners. I'm not going to go into all of this, but it's all leading up to whatever. Diddy said this is competition. He ends up saying that he wants to also say that he'll bring in Colin Kaepernick to compete against Cam Newton for the starting quarterback's job, vowed to bring in the best halftime show. It's a couple things. I'm not a Panthers fan, but I know somewhat about football and whatever. But first of all, Diddy, it's not called the North Carolina Panthers. It's not called the North Carolina Panthers. Second of all, don't come in here and trying to switch out. I'm all for Colin, but don't come out and switch out this team's, quarterback. They like him. He might be not, he might be suspect, but I mean, he's a cool dude. He's an alright dude. I would think. And I think that was just dirty even to bring him in for them to compete over it. No, this is Cam's team. He has history with the Panthers. Don't come in here and taking his spot. That wouldn't be right. But also, even with that, second thing, keep your mouth shut. You should have been quiet on your decisions. Now, back with even with this Terry Crews thing, people in high places and high levels in these industries or whatever know what you're doing now, and that ain't gonna try to stop you from not trying to buy it. But just because you want Colin in, to fight for this position as head quarterback, nah, they ain't gonna let you do it. You can do it. I mean, hey, Diddy is a smart man, but he still has. Before he buy a team, I feel that Diddy needs to compensate those in his record label, y'all. If y'all don't know who Diddy is, he owns and runs Bad Boy. He owns and runs Revolt. I think that is a cable network. I haven't seen Revolt, but yeah. And he also has, of course, he has artists under his record label. But anyway, let's move on. George Zimmerman threatens to beat up and feed Jay-Z to an alligator over upcoming Trayvon Martin documentary, and Snoop Dogg claps back. I'm not gonna go into that. I just wanted to, read that headline, from Love B. Scott and show that how ignorant, these slurs and comments and actions and whatever is still going on. I mean, come on. Why? I mean, George. I mean, anyway, but Snoop did say that if one hair on Jay-Z's head is touched, that's when the revolution will be televised. We'll be one. Thank the system. And to thank the system, and then he goes into cursing. I'm not even gonna read that, but yeah. I mean, boy, man, come on. Still do it. And this is just a Trayvon documentary to highlight or to show what went on and document his life, I'm assuming, and all of this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna take a quick break, you guys, and we'll take a quick break. We'll keep on going because I only got a few, and then Nina gonna come in with This Week in Gospel News. Let's move on. I think her name is Mayame Benny becomes the first black woman to qualify for the U.S. Olympic speed skating team. Big ups for our people. According to Complex, with her father sitting in the stands, showing his report, reading a sign, kick some Henny Benny, the 17-year-old native of Ghana did just that after jumping out a scorching start. Benny kept her blistering pace while keeping a safe distance from the rest of the pack. It was another victory for I don't know how to pronounce her name, Maame. While speaking with reporters, Benny struggled to find the right words to describe her emotions at the moment. I can't believe it. Oh, geez, she said. It's really a good feeling, but it has to set in first because it takes me a while. I'm like, holy cow. As for the celebration, which led to her fall on ice, Benny said, when I realized I made the Olympic team, I started cheering like crazy. Then I made my epic fall. So yeah, you're welcome. Benny, we pushing for you. We are pushing for you. Going back to Diddy, y'all, and this issue, the Bay Area. There were Bay Area newscasters who went on a racial tirade about the $820 million mogul. That's how much Diddy is worth, and that's how much money he has. But $820 million mogul. And they laughed and joked about saying that Diddy looks like he smoked a blunt and drank a 40 before questioning, and how can we take him serious? That's what I'm talking about. People gonna manipulate you, and they're gonna humiliate you, and make you look crazy for what you're doing. Diddy, you should have kept your mouth shut. You shouldn't have went on social media. You should have just, as soon as that deal was done, boom, come out and handle your thing. That's all you should have done. That's all what you should have done. Two more reports, and then we're gonna go with Nina. Y'all remember the former college student who harassed and poisoned her black roommate with bodily fluids, mold? She's not gonna be charged for hate crime. Of course, we knew that. But according to NBC, in an appearance in Hartford Superior Court, prosecutors did not file additional charges Monday against ATO Breonna Brasheau of Hartwinton, who pleaded not guilty. Civil rights advocates had asked the state to add a hate crime to the charge to the criminal mischief and breach of peace counts. Brasheau faces. NAACP Greater Hartford Branch President Imam Abdul Shahid Muhammad Asari, tongue twister, attended the hearing and said that he, along with other NAACP members, are not pleased with the decision. She should have been charged with a hate crime, he told NBC News on the phone interview Monday, and quote, "We made our feelings known and will continue to do so, letting the community know and elected officials know as well." And so, it's sad. It's sad. And it's sad. Let me see, what did she end up, the case has been continued until January 29th, and prosecutors are still investigating. So, whatever. Last news. Y'all know that Roseanne will be returning in 2018, but y'all know that during the series finale, during the series the series finale in 1997, the patriarch Dan, he suffered a fatal heart attack, which revealed much of the city's figment of Roseanne Barr's imagination. But the finale also uncovered that the Connors did not win the Illinois lottery. Jackie and Darlene and Roseanne and all of that. But y'all know, Dan, he's gonna be up in the the remake of Roseanne. So hey, beware, be on the lookout for it. But it isn't the first reboot or ignore its original ending. But Will and Grace has returned. What else has returned? But yeah, Roseanne is premiering in an 8-episode that's premiering in 2018. So let's if y'all were to watch it, and if it's clean, I didn't get to watch it growing up, but I know it was a rave then, and some people liked it, some people didn't. Coming up next is our girl Nina Taylor with This Week in Gospel News right here on the RC Show. Take it away, Nina. Keep it where you got it. It is a best of broadcast of the RH3 Show. Keep it locked.
How you doing, everybody? I'm Nina Taylor, and here is your gospel news. Lee Williams began performing gospel music at the age of 8 when his uncle, a member of a group called the Gospel Stars, put together a companion group featuring Williams and his 3 brothers. Williams' uncle also formed a group called the Spiritual QCs in 1962. QCs, which stands for Qualified Christian Singers. When the outfit broke up in 1968, Williams took the name for his own group, the Spiritual QCs. Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs, a quartet gospel group originating from Tupelo, Mississippi, but did not start recording until the 1990s. The gospel quartet includes Lee Williams as lead singer, Al Hollis as guitar player and background vocalist, Patrick Hollis as background singer, Leonard Trumpet as second lead vocalist, and new full-time bassist Tommy Harris. Lee Williams was not known as the lead singer of the Spiritual QCs until 1998. Lee Williams went from being a part-time gospel group to recording artists who traveled 50 weekends out of the year. Their first recording was in 1996. Jesus is Alive and Well was their first album, which included the breakout hit record I've Learned to Lean. Their second album, Love Will Go All the Way, was released in 1998 and set the stage for their third album, which released in 2000, named Good Time. This reached the top 10 of Billboard's Gospel Albums charts. During that following year, the group won Traditional Quartet of the Year at the Gospel Music Excellence Awards and was nominated for Best Gospel Album at the Soul Train Music Awards. In 2002, the group recorded their third album, Right on Time, at the Temple of Deliverance Church in Memphis, Tennessee. When the recording was finished, the album was released to the public in the spring of 2003. Well, we are into 2018, a brand new year, and did you know that location matters when it comes to health? Everyone is hitting the gyms very early on in the year. Some places promote wellness by expanding access to nutritional food and recreation facilities all year long. Other cities strive to keep treatment costs affordable for everyone to protect green space that encourages an active and healthy lifestyle. Good health can be difficult to maintain, what with the rising costs of healthcare in the United States and uneven standards for health education in public schools. And to make matters worse, health advice cluttering the web and the new groundbreaking diet fads from year to year. To determine which areas prioritize residents' well-being, research from Wallet Hub's data team compared the health habits of 150 of the most most populated U.S. cities. They kept in mind indicators of good health, such as cost of doctor visits, fruit and vegetable consumption, to fitness clubs per population. We put together a list of the healthiest cities in America for 2018. Number 10, Santa Clarita, California. Number 9, Washington, D.C. Number 8, Honolulu, Hawaii. Number 7, Huntington Beach, California. Number 6, Irvine, California. Number 5, Portland, Oregon. Number 4, Seattle, Washington. Number 3, Scottsdale, Arizona. Number 2, Salt Lake City, Utah. And the number 1 healthiest city in the United States is San Francisco, California. Atlanta, Georgia finished in 21st place, and 27th place went to Tampa, Florida. Washington, D.C. has the most running and walking trails than any other city in the U.S. Here's your Billboard Top 10 songs for this week. Number 10, Erica Campbell with Well Done. Number 9, Tamala Mann, Change Me. Number 8, Ruth LaAntra with Kingdom. Number 7, Ted Wynn and Balance with Stand in Awe. Number 6, Corin Hawthorne with Won't He Do It. Number 5, Anthony Brown and Group Therapy, Trust in You. Number 4, Jacqueline Carr, You Will Win. Number 3, Charles Jenkins and Lee Andrea with Grace. Number 2, William Murphy and Bishop James Morton with Everlasting God. Number 1 for 9 weeks goes to Travis Green with You Waited. Well, that's your Billboard Top 10 songs for this week, your top 10 healthiest cities in the United States, and your gospel news. I'm Nina Taylor. Let's get back to more great gospel music on this great station.
All right, you all, coming up next is the Real Talk with Red discussion. Like I said, we're going to begin our biblical dating series, how it differs from modern dating. Keep it where you got it, all right? Be back in a minute. Are you looking for an experienced and passionate video production company that values your time and resources? Then look no further. 1301 Productions specializes in creative promotional concepts that promote your product, brand, or service. Our main goal is that we can help you reach your existing clients as well as potential clients successfully. Call today to set up your free estimate. 1301 Productions, creative concepts for creative clients. For more information about 1301 Productions, give them a call at 424-835-1301. You're listening to The RH3 Show. You can visit my website at therh3show.com. Keep it where you got it. It is a best of broadcast of The RH3 Show. Keep it locked. If you're not tuning in to The RH3 Show weekly, here's what you've missed. 21 things black men don't hear often. I heard in the sermon on Sunday online, Pastor John Hanna out of New Life Covenant Church out of Chicago said said Sunday in his sermon that, you know, it's a reason why people is getting out of your lives right now. God is just preparing you for bigger and greater things. Come on now. And people are not supposed to see your dreams. They're not supposed to be with you when you're building those dreams, you know? Failure isn't a tattoo. Learn how to take the L's and move on. Come on, y'all. Join me every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. For more about The RH3 Show, visit my website at therh3show.com.
What I just told you, that's how I felt. If that's how I felt. If I wanted to say that, I would have wrote it. I said what I said. But if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Well, you all, we got a few minutes of the Real Talk with Red discussion. So you know what? This here is going to break up and go into Thursday's broadcast. So let's get it started. Like I said, we're going to be talking about our biblical dating series and how it's different from modern dating. But looking for a complete countercultural path to marriage. That's just my question. Are you? But the system today, y'all, young men and women have inherited in finding and marrying a future spouse that leaves a lot to be desired. We often hear complaints from readers and from listeners about the confusion, the hurts, the sexual sins they have encountered despite their best intentions. And many want to know how they can go about getting to know someone eventually and getting to marrying them without hurt or compromising their faith. And we're going to get into that. But y'all, it is a lot. But as evangelical Christians, we are called to be distinct in the ways that we think about and act about all the issues that confronts us and those around us. This topic is no success. This is another elephant in the room, because y'all, Christian dating and modern dating is so different. And the reason being, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna use the person's name, I'm not gonna say if it was a male or female, whatever, but I know of a person who was in a relationship with someone, and they were devout Christian, did whatever, they lived the life, what they was so faithful in church, they was so faithful. But then they got with someone and, had unprotected sex. They had, they fornicated, did whatever. And after that, they were miserable. When I say miserable, I mean miserable. Mind gone. Wanted to get rid of themselves, wanted to end their life, wanted to do a lot of stuff. Y'all, they were miserable. It didn't make any kind of sense how, sad and depressed and down that they were. But y'all got to know that this thing is real. And the reason why I am saying that is because they it's really sad, because that it was a soul tie, y'all. It was a soul tie. But there are scriptural rules to applying God's word while finding and dating and marrying. Well, dating, courting, and finding a spouse and getting married. But there, like I said, there is scriptural rules, and that is saying that all that we have to, we can't fornicate, we can't, commit adultery, we can't do all of that before marriage. We cannot do that. And that's the main difference, because y'all folks out here in the world, come on, and even before I even got saved, and if you listened before you got saved, you was, if you had a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, still wanted to do, still wanted to have sex, whatever, every time you wanted to, come on now, be real. But the Bible does not mention about dating and courting, but it also tells us what we have to do, to prepare ourselves. Don't fornicate. That's the main thing. That's one of the main highlights, I believe, that there is. Main highlight. Sorry, I'm trying to promote the show as well as talk. But anyway, that's one of the main highlights that we have to do when it comes to preparing ourselves for our significant other. And I have spoken on this, in previous discussion, even with which one is it? I don't know which discussion, but whenever I come back with part 2 of this, then hey, I'll let y'all know. But yes, biblical dating, the basic definitions. For one, we may define biblical dating as a method of introduction or carrying out a premarital relationship between a single man and a single woman and a single woman. Not two of the same or two of the opposite. I mean, two of the same, but one of the opposite. But that, for one, that begins with the man approaching and going through the woman's father or family. That's old school. No, but that's the right way. But if you were older and in my age group, okay, courting, meet her, whatever. But once it's time to go to, to meet family, or if you have any other, thoughts of ideas or whatever to marry this woman, then you go to the family and you go to the mother or the father or whoever. And number 2, that is conduct under the authority of the woman's father or mother or family church. And number 3, that is always, has marriage, or at least in determination regarding marriage to a specific person as its direct goal. So, men and women, especially men. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Let me say that. Dissect that. Findeth a wife. You're not finding a girlfriend. You're not finding a boo. You're not finding a side chick. You are looking for a wife. You are beginning to look for a wife. You are starting to look for a wife. That is your prime goal. My goal and my policy is always 6 months ahead. I'm giving myself 6 months. If it don't work out in 6 months, toodaloo. If I'm not feeling, any feelings in 6 months, bye you go. If you're not treating me right within 6 months, bye you go. Ask those in the past. I'm gonna stop right here. We're gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna come back, and the meat of it is going to be on Thursday. I keep it where you got it. I'm gonna give it back and close the show because I have to peel somewhere. So if I have I think I have a lot of extra time. I'm gonna throw in something from a previous broadcast, but I have to get up out of here. But I'm gonna close out the broadcast in just a minute. I keep it where you got it. This portion of the RH3 show is a best of highlighted moment. Tune in to this discussion topic, 21 things that black men don't hear often. I hope I can do this in 12 minutes because that's how much we got left until the end of the broadcast. But let's get into it. 21 things black men don't hear often, and I'm going to go do all 21 bit by bit, piece by piece. I'm going to try to cut it up, and I'm going to give y'all my opinion. Yay, from a Christian male perspective, right? If I don't get all of them done, at least half of them, and I'll probably finish the other half on my birthday celebration. I really don't want to do that, but I'm gonna have to. Alright, gotta give it to you. But anyway, number 1 of 21 things black men don't hear often is I love you, bro. We don't tell each other as men how much we mean to each other. There is no weakness in that. Only strength, solidarity, and power. And there is a brotherly love, in the different meanings of love. And, we gotta tell each other, bro, what's going on, man? I love you. And I appreciate you, and thank you, homie, for, and if you got that, if you got that brother or that homie or that friend who is down for you, ride with you, this, that, and the third, then, you have to, you tell them that, tell them that. Say, homie, I love you, I appreciate you, and, I thank you, and, and that's the Greek word for, excuse me, is philia, P-H-I-L-I-A. So yeah, tell your homies, say, bro, I love you, I appreciate you. Number 2, you don't have to be perfect. tell you, this is another thing that black men don't hear often, and I would have to, somebody would have to tell me that, because I think everything that I do, it have to line up, gotta be in, it don't have to be perfect, Red. If I hear people tell me that, but in a genuine way, then hey, I would learn it, you know? I just have to commit to getting better. Number 3, someone is depending on you to be exactly who you are. So, and that's why I tell my nephews, look, please don't be what, you know, society make you out to be. Just be who you are. Be who you are. Be yourself. You know, you may are not doing what's right, but let people know that you're striving to get better, okay? Number 4, 21 things black men don't hear often is you need to read more. Yes, you have time to read 12 books in a year, which is more than the average American reads. But we're not average. But, you know, try to get 6 books in. We don't read. I don't read. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I need to, but I need to read more. Number 5, showing and sharing your emotion is a sign of weakness. This is something that us fellas, you know, got a hard time trying to learn. But yes, we showing and sharing your emotion isn't a sign of weakness. Paying attention to how we feel helps us become more in tune with what's actually going on. And you know, it showing emotions, that prevents us from being an angry black man, or, you know, even with black women, an angry black woman. Express yourself. Don't have all that stuff built up, because once you build it up, people can get hurt. People can get hurt. Number 6, your mental health matters. I just said, well, not really mental health, but that too. But I just said something about health, you know, dealing with Fife Dog. But yes, you can't work yourself out of your mind. Emotional trauma is very real and worthy of our time. We've been through a lot recently. You hear me? Number 7, living is an act of resistance. You are going to live, get out all of these dreams and thrive despite the odds. Number 8, you are a decent, I can't read. Oh, goodness. I told y'all I can't read, but the devil is 3 lies. But you are a descendant of kings. Seriously, don't bow your head to life. You were built to this. You were built for this. That was funny, y'all. Number 9, their opinion won't pay your bills or build your dreams. They won't always see your vision, and not everyone is supposed to. And like I heard in the sermon on Sunday online, Pastor John Hanna out of New Life Covenant Church out of Chicago said said Sunday in his sermon that, you know, it's a reason why people is getting out of your lives right now. God is just preparing you for bigger and greater things. Come on now. And people are not supposed to see your dreams. They're not supposed to be with you when you're building those dreams, you know? Failure isn't a tattoo. Learn how to take the L's and move on. Number 11, getting this money and doing good aren't mutually exclusive. You just have to be clear on your non-negotiables and stand by them. Come on. Number 12, you don't have to ask for permission to be excellent. Just do it and go for it. All right? 13, everybody's bees. Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody eats bees. Y'all, I can read. But anyway, number 13 said everybody eats bees. Ace Boogie. Seriously. We all can get what you want out of here. I really don't understand what that means. But it says we can all get what we want out of here. Helping people doesn't make you a sucker. You have to you do have boundaries though. Yeah, but you know, the main thing of that, number 13 was saying that we all can get what we want out of here. Helping people, you know, we have to help folks. You feel me? Number 14. There's absolutely nothing wrong with working for someone else. I hope you wake folks, whatever you want to call them, wake, woke, sleep, taking a nap, whoever. I hope y'all hear this, because I hear a lot of times, time and time again, from these woke people in the woke organization, RGB, you know, they not working for the white man and da-da-da-da-da. You better get those skills and you know, hey, if you better learn from it and then do your own. But, you know, ain't nothing wrong with working for someone else. Number 15 should have been number 1 with hashtag Black Lives Matter. Come on, Jesus. Number 16, if someone knocks you for your 9 to 5, they, number 1, aren't your friends, and number 2, they don't know about your 6 to 10. Keep it going. Come on. Number 17, start owning when you can. Pay yourself first. These loans ain't loyal. And my can't do nothing for ya. Yes, these loans ain't loyal. 18, we don't need to prove anything to anyone yet. You're exactly right. You're excellent, and it's perfectly okay to still be warming up. Number 19, take care of yourself. I love Popeyes. Everybody know I love chicken. But we have to put in ourselves exactly what we put in ourselves can actually kill us. Exercise, eat well, get active. Put some money on your jumper and invite your team out. Number 20, learn how to cook is a great look. And y'all, I can burn. You hear me? I can burn. I just pat myself on the back. You know, I can do it. I do a great thing in the kitchen. That jerk chicken but curry chicken that I cooked on Sunday, eat up by Sunday, that bullshit. Come on. I heard, speaking in tongues, I say this joke and I'll keep it moving because I'm really running out of time. I heard Brian Carn, saying one of his sermons, Prophet Brian Carn saying one of his sermons that he went to a Lutheran or Catholic church and was speaking, and he was like, he asked the I guess the officials of the church, but do y'all speak in tongues? And then he was like, no. They was like, well, no, not really. He was like, well, that might be a problem because I don't know when it's gonna come out. Like if I say Father Nana Ura by Sunday, see, it almost came out right when I I'll see if I can insert the clip to that audio right here.
The Holy Ghost is new wine. You know that, right? It don't take much of me. I tell you, don't come to me talking about Jesus, because the tongues, they just gonna come. They asked me to come pray at some Methodist church. I said, do y'all speak in tongues? They say, no, we don't do that. I said, well, I'm warning you, it might come out. You understand? I can't pray for long in English, Father de Hosha. See that there it was. I was getting ready trying to pray it just come out. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You be. Hey man, you be. It just come out. But when you get in warfare, you don't need an American, you need an African.
But anyway, number 21, someday is never going to show up on your calendar. Write that book, send that tweet, record that podcast. Don't opt out, especially not right now. This is 21 things black men don't hear often. Do you hear it? I don't. Focus, y'all.
Every Wednesday at 5 p.m., tune in to the Restoring Your Life Today radio broadcast with Pastor Alfie Lewis of the Restoration Bible Church. Find out what is going on in our community and learn more about God's Word. Be restored and tune in every Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Sorry, y'all, that I was late on today. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. But I'll try to be on time on Thursday. Thursday, we got a great broadcast coming up for you. Please, if you're married, listen. If you're single, listen. If you're engaged, listen. If you know anybody who follow in those categories, let them listen, all right? For more about me or the broadcast, visit my website at therr3show.com. Know that I love you for real, and always remember to live every day, laugh every moment, and love beyond words. I'll see y'all on Thursday. I'm out of here. Peace, party people. Ha-ha. See you later.
praise the Lord.
Switch from the old man into the new man. We made a new picture and it's cause we've been given a new life. We're living into Christ and our sins are gone. Thank God that he the need to make us free indeed. Now the world was what. So now we're giving him his praise. I think it was said, but I'm not there for trust. The redeemed say so. Remade it in him to fulfill God's way. So we can stand tall and we will not sway. So the non-believers can look at our lives and take notes. Yeah, cause we're the word redeemed, Joe. Waking up loud like a cappuccino. I know what he done for me, so I can get up and praise him to a world redeemed, Joe.
Peace party people. See you later.
Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.